My name's Kate Fletcher. I'm a professor at London College of Fashion. I work at the Centre for Sustainable Fashion, the global leader in research and education practices around fashion and sustainability.
My name is Caitlin Tothvale and I work as a research assistant on the Local Wisdom Project at the London College of Fashion.
The Local Wisdom Project began in 2009 with very modest ambitions at the beginning to just begin to take the temperature of the way that people use things in two small towns in the UK. And we started modestly photographing people and listening to the stories of how they use them. Local Wisdom has grown into an international project which now has gathered over 400 examples of the way that people use their clothes in 14 cities over 3 continents. And what we have is a repository of stories and of images that tell the tales of using things differently and also speak to some of the really big challenges of our times. It talks about issues ranging from climate change right through to empowerment on a local level and to what it really means to live and to act as citizens in our times. In fashion, like with lots of products, people often really understand the craft of making. They really appreciate fine details, good workmanship, those sorts of skills that take time and expertise to develop. What this project is about training a spotlight, raising the attention onto the craft of using things. It's how you use it after you've bought it. So, this last couple of years we've been working on the Local Wisdom Project, and the projects with our partners in the 7 different universities. They started quite simply with a brief to give attention to how things are used rather than just made, and it sort of unleashed really interesting educational consequences.
And many of the partners said and felt that these were things that were lacking in the students' curriculum that they've been given, and that they could really see the development, not just in the year that the students worked on the Local Wisdom Project, but in their work many years after.
What sort of things were they meaning for themselves?
They said that the students had not really had to consider, particularly the fashion students, hadn't really ever considered the context of how their designs would be used in the real world. So the behaviours and the actions and the ways of being.
I'm really happy that the Local Wisdom Project has been shortlisted for the Green Gown Awards. At London College of Fashion we've been watching the progress of Green Gown for a decade and really appreciate the focus that it gives to education projects around sustainability, raising their profile and putting them in a place where they can be celebrated.
And it's fashion, gowns, green, perfect.